Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I'm excited because I'm going to be discussing with you on how to choose the right fragrance for the temperature and the climate outside. Many people just go outside and they just pick a random fragrance that they like, which is cool, but certain fragrances work best in certain seasons and conditions. And so I'm going to tell you on how to navigate the world of colognes and fragrances in order to fully capitalize on this. Guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button down below and let's get into the video. Now, the first thing that we must understand is fragrance families. Now, with each fragrance family, there are distinct, predominant scent characteristics for each one of them. And so knowing these different scent characteristics and these different layers will better help us navigate as to which cologne to choose for the season. The first category are fresh scents. Now, these scents usually provide a more citrusy, aquatic, and vibrant note, and they're very invigorating and usually consist of bergamot, mandarin orange, green apple, and lemon. And fresh scents give you an upbeat and energizing feeling, mainly derived from those citrus notes. The next fragrance family that I'm going to be discussing with you today are Oriental fragrances. Oriental fragrances are really distinguished by their warmth and usually consist of warm, spicy, and have a very rich essence to them and usually deliver a very sensual experience. Common notes are cardamom, vanilla, and cinnamon. Now, the next fragrance family that I have up for you are woody fragrances. Woody fragrances primarily derive most of their scents from natural earth scents. So moss, differing woods, pine cones, trees, bushes, and roots. And mainly the base of these notes are sandalwood or cedarwood, giving it a very natural and organic final accord. The last family fragrance that I'm going to be talking to you about are floral fragrances. Floral fragrances smell like fresh cut flowers like rose, jasmine, and lily, and often have a very powdery note to them, which evokes a softness to the fragrance. Now, usually floral fragrances are more feminine, but there are floral dominant fragrances that will work well on a man. We must talk about when fresh scents should be used during the year. Fresh scents should be used during the summer months. Usually these scents come in eau de toilette or eau de cologne. Those are indicative of the potency of the fragrance, which in summer fragrances, they're usually on the lower end of that potency spectrum because you want something lighter and a little more citrusy and crisp and clean in the summer months. You don't want something that is too heavy. So common notes that you're gonna see in fresh fragrances are sea salt notes, citrus notes, and bergamot. So you want something that really will appeal to the hot temperature and summer weather. Now again, you don't want to wear heavy fragrances in the summer months because the heat of the summer will actually intensify and evaporate these fragrances much quicker, which can go from flattering to overbearing very quickly. So stick to lighter fragrances during the summer months.
A great example of a perfect summer cologne is Mont Blanc Legend Spirit, which has fresh woody accords.
So Mont Blanc Legend Spirit provides a very invigorating citrus note and also intense jasmine notes and cardamom, which are perfect for the summer months. And unsurprisingly, for a more aquatic scent, you can go with Jimmy Choo's Aqua fragrance, which is still under the fresh fragrance category. Now, floral scents are best for the spring season, as the spring season, of course, welcomes us to florality. Now guys, this fragrance is one of my favorite fragrances, especially for the spring season. And here's why. Mugler Les Exceptions over the musk is perfect because it strikes that perfect balance between masculine and also hitting those floral notes. So this is made up of musk, no surprise there, woodiness, which appeals to a more masculine appetite, and then we have the rose, a strong scent of rose that comes in, which is best again for the spring season. So you're really getting a perfect concoction here. And also, might I add, that it has powdery notes, so it's going to have a very smooth finish, a smooth final accord. That's going to be perfect for the spring season while still, of course, having a more masculine scent to it. Now, for Oriental fragrances. Oriental fragrances should be used during the fall and winter months. This is because as the temperature starts to drop in the fall and becomes really cold during the winter, you're gonna want something that gives you a feeling of warmth and richness. And again, Oriental fragrances will be able to provide that. So you're gonna want to use Oriental fragrances as the temperature drops, and also because when the temperature drops, it actually mutes the potency of a lot of fragrances. So you're gonna need something to compensate. So using richer, deeper, and bolder, more robust fragrances is going to fight against that. Oriental fragrances also use very unique notes like vanilla, praline, and oud. So it's truly going to be a unique experience when using any of these fragrances.
Praline gives off sweet notes of caramel and adds a very warm touch to fragrances. Oud is a very warm, intense scent. Oud is actually extracted from the Aquileria tree native to Southeast Asia. The Aquileria tree has 15 different species, but the resin used in perfumery is typically extracted from agar wood. This fragrant agar wood or oud is difficult to procure. The Aquileria tree must first become infected with a fungus called Philophora parasitica. The Aquileria's defense is to produce a stress-induced aromatic resin called aloes as a defense mechanism. The aloes fully amalgamate over time with the Aquileria, and then that's what creates the aromatic note of oud. Kayali Vanilla Oud is a very rich fragrance which balances notes of vanilla, the warmth and spice of saffron, and the deep scent of oud. This is a super sexy, smooth scent that lasts a long time on the skin and is perfect for fall or winter. La Nuit de l'Homme is a more spicy and fiery scent compared to the Kayali Vanilla Oud, with more of a hot, spicy accord to it for a louder finish.
Now for woody fragrances are best used during the winter season, and this is because woody fragrances hold up very well, which is why they usually are the base notes for a lot of fragrances and colognes. Because they're so strong and robust and last a while, they tend to work best in winter, a time where fragrances are way less diffusive. So you want something that holds up well and that is strong and will be pronounced in the winter months.
Rehab by Initio consists of black pepper and various spices, and this fragrance really capitalizes with its woody notes, giving it a masculine accord with the base notes of sandalwood, musk, and guaiac wood. Guaiac wood is a great scent to help bind woody notes together well and gives off a balsamic and smoky scent, a perfect note for winter with some real depth to it.
Thank you for watching to the end of the video. Let me know in the comment section down below what your favorite fragrance family is and why exactly. And give me an example of a cologne that you use that fits within that category. Anywho guys, make sure you like, comment down below, subscribe, and share with all your friends. See you guys.